Alright, hello everyone, we're back. Oh, what do you got? Buy items. Okay, you sell a Marlin spike. That's not better than what we got. Alright, none of these are really better. Although, you might have armor that's better. I mean, yeah, I'd lose attack power, but he'd gain 45. If we upgrade that, it might be worthwhile. The losses are too high with this stuff. No. Little squid. Oh, we can get some food? Alright, hang on. Okay. Enchantment. Oh, look at that. His weapon's now even stronger than it was a second ago. You know, let's just do that for her as well. Now her weapon's even stronger than it was a second ago. Alright. There. Okay, now he's only losing 12 attack power and he's getting 74 physical defense. I think that's worth it, considering he went from 20 to like fucking 100. Squid. Yeah. I know the squid. I know how the fishing works. It's very, very similar to Battle Chasers. Oh, what's this? The dogs need meat. It has been years since the butcher appeared in his shop. It's been years since any of us went out, I suppose. I've run out of meat again and shall have to release the hounds so they can fend for their own. Poor thing. They eat their fill and always return, but I wonder where they find the meat. They always return such a mess with bloody muzzles and scratches on their bodies, needing lots of grooming and to return them to their sleek and fluffy state. No matter, I suppose that the butcher be not home, the beast can say it itself. I'd be lying if I said I didn't appreciate the bones the hounds brought back as gifts to me. They're so big and they make excellent broth. Is this person eating broth made from human bone? He probably is, right? I think that's the implication there. You put some sort of well-worn arcane instrument. For now, the apparatus appears inoperable, but it might be useful to return once you have a way to interact with it. Well, that's not creepy at all. Oh, I forget. What do you do, anyway? Blood for the blood god. Where are they? Where are they? An inactive enchanter's font is sequestered into a corner of the ruins. There might be a small empty indentation that might fit some arcane orb. Perhaps doing so could restore power to the font. Alright, let's look for an arcane orb. I can do that. Well, I have no doubt there's probably armor in town, but I have no use for the resources otherwise, so. Last prayer to the bearded lady. Nagakabura, sea queen, deep voice below the waves. My spirit returns to you. The wound is too deep, and the mistwalker's circle close. The sick land challenged me more than my body could bear. The Buru know that our spirits are not ours, but yours. Please, great mother, take my spirit back to yourself. Take it down to the waves, to move and change with the sea. Do not leave my soul here on the dark shore to waste and wither. I see twisted creatures crawling on the darkness, or in the darkness. My greatest fear is to be trapped among them and become a stagnant soul. Great Kraken, take me home. Let my spirit live and change among the living. Oh, I should never have come here. Alright, let's see here. Oh, good, I do have one. I was wondering. We have a Tome of Knowledge for Pike. Well, looky. Oh, look at that. Journal. Oops. Alright, dude. We can get you crit chance for stealth. I think for now it might be best if we do just raw attack power. Unless, hang on. How many do we have spent here? He has 4 and I need 6 total. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. It does not matter. Alright. So we got all that. We got all that. Oh, hang on. This person... We gotta go back and talk to this dude. I don't have a lot of money, so... We might have to sell some shit. But I'm pretty sure this person's got some quests for us to do here. Might as well pick up the rumor mill. Hey, dude. Okay, this person has no rumors. Why are you here, then? Why must you tempt me with your quests only to have none? Super rude. Alright, do you say anything? The Mistwalker in front of you looks distraught, muttering under its breath and fidgeting back and forth. He doesn't notice your party at all. They still aren't back yet? How long has it been? Have they forgotten? I don't. The shade trails off. Are you okay? I'm sorry. Let me pull myself together. There we are, presentable again. You're a mortal. What are you doing here? After receiving a brief explanation of your party's goals, the Mistwalker calms down. I see, he says. I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier. It's just, I haven't seen a mortal in many years. Or centuries. I'm not sure which. After a brief and awkward pause, he continues. I assume you're heading deeper into the island then. If so, would you mind keeping an eye out for my 3 companions, Taurus, Alora, and Capros? Taurus and Alora were arcanists in the academy here, and Capros was a cook. We had been staying in this town together, but some time ago they went missing. I would seek them out myself, but lately my grasp on time has been slipping, and, well, I'm worried that if I left here, I couldn't find my way back. Thank you, truly. I promise that by the time everyone comes back, I'll find some way to compensate you. Yeah, but he'll have forgotten about it, wouldn't he? Find the blacksmith Taurus. Eat meal and rest. Alright. Let's get something 18. Yeah, hell yeah. We'll watch a conversation.
What is that delightful aroma?
Just cooking up a little something.
The smell is so spicy, so savory. You must teach this to me.
Sorry, big guy. Old family secret. One of the few things I have left from my mother.
It is special, this love you have for her. You honor her memory.
Yeah, well, she was a special woman. Now let's see if I've done her recipe justice.
This is incredible.
Incredible.
As good as your Druvask stew.
Better.
Well, maybe when all this is over, I'll let you take my recipe back to the Freljord. If I'd trust anyone with it, it's you.
Thank you, Captain. This warms Brom's heart and his belly.
I like a good stew. Yeah, alright, we have another conversation. Let's do it.
Sharpening your blades.
A habit. The flesh is too weak to dull them, but it brings me peace. Besides, a cleaner death is my way of showing mercy.
I suppose it is.
The test. You wonder how I survived.
I do. What did you feel? Did the Mother Serpent speak to you?
I heard a voice I have not heard before. It clashed with those I have. Blood and smoke, liquid black. Myself with a burden. A different one.
And you calling for you. That could explain.
Temporary. Like most living things.
I am curious to see if you are right.
I don't really care if I am.
He does not care. Hey, dude. Alright, we got bats. Corrupted sea bats.
You are safe with Bro. Good try.
Reinforced thick letter. Oh, Yasuo leveled up. Awesome. An upgrade point and Way of the Wanderer. Each stack of flow will also reward 4 overcharge when consumed. Can store an additional stack of flow. Regarding the boy from the village, one of 3, for the attention of senior documentarian Nagao, with all the greatest respect for your position and the wisdom that you occupy with it, I really must insist that we send a blessing interventioner of some experience to the southwestern fishing villages. Rumors that are coming out of that region of a boy who speaks with the dead, rather than for the dead. These stories cannot be ignored. I look forward to your measured and thoughtful response. Mid-level remembrancer, Uvia. Miss Katari, can you speak with the dead, or do you speak for the dead? I will fight you. Alright, we got Doom Sailors.
Broken bones teach better lessons.
Would I want to go into that? Performing an ability in the region will deal moderate damage to a random... Okay.
Even boulder cracks.
I have no reason to really taunt these guys, so...
I admire your strength.
Yeah.
We are well.
Dude, look at that. My fucking tentacles just wall up that dude. Tentacles are so strong. Give me all this treasure. A calcified ring. Is that better than what I got? Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. I mean, if we want attack power, but either way, he's losing attack power if I take away his stamina. So. Oh, we got a Marlin spike weapon. Don't think it's better than the one we upgraded for him, but... I mean, I'd lose 4% crit, but gain a raw 50 stamina. Lane focus power reduces casting time when using a power lane by 10%. Oof. You know what? This may actually just be better. We'll give it a try. Regarding the boy from the village, 2 of 3, to that most mid-level remembrancer, Uvir, I find myself having to thank you once again for your volunteered opinions on the rumors of the fisher people and the farmhands gathered from one of your frequent fact-finding missions in the working districts, marketplaces, and drinking establishments. It is quite astonishing that you're able to remember the mission I and my esteemed colleagues pursue. It boggles the mind that you can still think of us while lubricating the tongues of your salt of the earth informants and gift us tales of boys who talk to ghosts. Please do not feel obligated to perform further work on our behalf. I'm sure your position keeps you very busy. Senior documentarian. Oh, why do they gotta be rude to him? Alright, 460. We need 40 more and we can get a tome of knowledge from Misfortune. Speaks with the dead or for the dead. This area's really cool, you won't spoil it? Well, I appreciate not spoiling anything, because spoilers aren't fun. Well, okay, we got one of these areas where stuff's
Dark things here.
floating.
Nothing I trust. Not like the deep.
Why would you trust the deep?
Down there
He's a
have the
pervert.
decency to show their faces.
Ugly faces. But honest ones.
He speaks the truth.
Why would you trust the deep, though? He's a pervert. Omega, why is the deep your favorite character from The Boys? Infected Razorfin.
My friends.
Alright, what do you got going on? Caustic blood. Attackers will be poisoned. Great. Corrupted blood. On death applies corruption to the champion who killed it, dealing true damage each time damage is taken for 3 turns. Ugh. Ugh. Never poison me. Ooh, poison times 3. That's not good. Okay, he's stealth now, so we can try out one of his other abilities.
Praise Nugget.
Alright, what do we got here?
Have my gratitude.
Yeah, so we can do a lot more if we stealth it. But if we power lane it...
Solid blow.
Oh, never mind, they're dead.
Now we feast.
You bet the shark shoulder pads are heavy? Probably. The deep loves dolphins. Among other seafaring creatures, yes. Kraken ink. That's just what we need for some upgrades. Watcher's Charm. Is that a necklace? Nope, that's this. Okay, no, no, oops. Lose attack power gain stamina, so not really. It's not wouldn't be terrible. Lose defense, it's not really worth it. The losses don't match the gains. Hoist up.
Eyes were getting thirsty.
Were they? Like how my tentacles caused me to get poisoned too. Super rude. How are you still poisoned, dude? Okay. Ugh, we're not getting much EXP here. We're pretty over leveled for where we are, so we can basically just burn through this really fast. Oh, I got Firebrand. I don't know what that does. Step around that. Okay. Fine, don't let me activate my ability then.
Broken bones teach better lessons.
Oh, it adds a benefit zone. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Actually, let's kill the bat first.
Goddess will be proud.
Ooh, look at that. Exploding Wisp. I don't think anyone's bleeding yet.
Older cracks.
Life is the sweetness of fruit.
Jesus.
And the joy of battle.
Braum is just obliterating all these dudes. Sarah's getting close to a level though. That's good. Regarding the boy from the village, 3 of 3. Nagao, there is no need to be dismissive. I was only trying to help. You said that the Warden Grail should be assigned an assistant, and foolishly I thought that maybe I could assist in sourcing a candidate with unique skills that could prove of vital importance to your department. I realize now I was, of course, mistaken. You'd never accept help from me, and that your frankly creepy archivist should be kept far away from anyone, never mind a kind-hearted and impressionable young country youth. I intend to send word to the village that the boy should be taken under the wing of one of the monastic orders, the Brethren perhaps, where I suspect that he'll receive a much warmer welcome. How wonderful it will be for him to be around people who will respect his contributions. And like I said, no need for them to be rude today. You gotta love when people are obviously believe themselves to be others' betters. Let's save our game. Miss Katari, do you believe yourself to be the better of anybody? Like, do you believe yourself better than Braum?
What's this?
A seal. A powerful.
Kinda.
Magic is kind of your thing, right? So this is no big deal.
Magic. Do not tempt my anger, Sarah. My knowledge flows through the goddess. This world is something else entirely. A twisted power.
Something we should get used to seeing, I suppose.
I guess it's good to have a high opinion of
Try to
yourself.
break the barrier, but
Very
it will
important.
take time.
Time is one thing we don't have. Can't I shoot it?
If you'd care to try, by all means.
The deep. It calls to me.
The deep? Where?
From
You're in Taxi of Giant Egos? Yeah, that tracks. Pike has the ability to dive through submerged grates using his Ghostwater Dive passive dungeon ability. After diving, Pike will be split from the party, so take care when engaging enemies. Sometimes it is best to use the environments to avoid danger. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Dive. Maybe when they're not looking in the next battle I could... No, Gangplank is higher on the list. What's this? An altar sits before a magic-infused crystal. At its top, a ring arcs with energy that coalesces into a map as you draw near. The map appears to depict the dock outside. Over the place where the gate should be, there is a glowing symbol. Pressing the symbol will deactivate the gate seal. Get a wild Palpitoad.
I assume he knows what he's doing.
My goddess found him worthy.
Yeah, her goddess found him worthy. Wish I could dive into water like that. The soft glow of magic is gone. Behind the gate, there is a deathly silence. Open the gate. Yeah. Oh. Sure.
Motion is all.
Sunder and bleed.
Goddess to the ground.
This game looks golden. So far, Omega, it is pretty darn good. After 3 turns, the sailor is doomed. After its next attack, it will die. Okay. On death applies corruption to the champion. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, look at that. Tis a beautiful thing. Boom. Done.
I have taught you the only way I know how.
There's definitely been a lot of side quests and such, but even better than that, or not even better than that, but today we actually have had a lot of progress through the main game, so that's kind of nice. So we've had days where we focus on side quests and same where we don't. Also grants 2% vision. So, it's been kind of nice in that regard. We've had days, you know, where we get a lot done story-wise, days where we don't. Got a reinforced fishing rod. Is that better than my current fishing rod? It is not.
Good luck. Have fun.
We seem to alternate. Hey, healing! Yay! There goes his entire shield.
Makes me smile.
And down he goes.
Friends, good.
Even if he blows up when he dies, Alawi will probably heal it all back anyway. Full health finish. I love the bonus EXP. Alright. But yeah, if you like this game, I highly recommend you check out Battle Chasers Night War. It's by the same devs, and they hey, Firebrand. And some parts of it don't feel as polished as this because this is the later game they came out with, but you can definitely tell the same art style, same gameplay. It's pretty awesome, actually. Sorry, sneezy. Realms of the Spirit, Volume 1, Discovery of the Realm. The magic that surrounds the doors on this hall is active on both sides. It cannot be opened. The Astronomer's Woe, one of two. It is 4 days until the King Tide, and my nightly observations have been confounded by the lightning storms and torrential rain that have beset us. It has been hot and muggy, and not even the dawn brings fresh breaths of air from the ocean. Somewhere above us, beyond this smothering thick blanket, pinpricks of celestial geometry are crying out to be seen, to be read, to be heard. But instead I awake each afternoon sticky and exhausted, my notes featuring nothing but a single score line through the page in this sorry tale. How can we know the future if we cannot see the present? Good question. Thank you. Alright, that's what I have, is the attribute that heals me at the end of rounds. Oops. This one right here. Heals party, 128 at the end of combat, super sick. Alright, what's through here? Okay, there's our thing. Well, we got this. Aftermath, 2 of 3. Village is worse than the docks. No trouble so far, but everyone's suspended. Haven't found any bodies, but the folk here clearly aren't among us any longer. Look like they're made of fog. Tried talking to a few decided to talk back, but it's like they're having an entirely different conversation. Found our supplies though. Enough staves and oil to patch us up and see us shoved off this awful place. Only trick is, the building keeps crashing to the ground, then reforming. Pemsha started to time it. Get about a minute and a half between shatterings. Given how much we need, means we'll be here at least a few days. Various volumes of text referring to arcane collect dust and shell on shelves. Ah, they're talking about the anime. An altar sits in front of a crystal pulsing with magical power. At its top is a small ring-shaped slot, arcing with magic. The altar looks similar to the one you found earlier, but inactive. You could find the ring that fits the altar, but you might be able to activate it. Alright. So we gotta go to that other room. Yeah, exactly. There's certain abilities in this that I know are pretty sick from Battle Chasers Night War, and the heal at the end of combat one is one that I used in that as well, because it just is so helpful. Alright. Gods, it's been a day since the explosion. I suppose whatever horror struck the capital and turned the seas to ink. We finally made landfall on the blessed shore, but what else were we supposed to do? We were down to our last rations and had nowhere else to go. Of course we tried to make anchor. Wasn't Gallif's fault we crashed? The fog on the shore was dark. This strange mist everywhere, though the dock was undamaged. Just as we saw it last time we were here, we pulled alongside it, but the next moment, a broken ship rose out of the water right in front of us. Broken planks melded back together as if time walked backwards. I'll claim responsibility for the call, but not the catastrophe. What mortal could have dreamed this up? Phantom workers still haul goods towards ships that shatter, sink, and reform. Hey dude. The motionless body of a man is draped across the bed, twitching every so often as if jolted by magical energy. There's a ring on his bloated left hand that seems to absorb magic from the air around it. It might fit the altar in the previous room. Cut the finger off. Hey dude.
Here I am.
Of course he gets put in there. I think you are bleeding, so here. Done.
Scratched off.
Easy peasy. Arrogant, even in death. Oh, hang on, guys.